Welcome back to AM Northwest. It's strawberry season, and there is nothing better than our local varieties. Here to show us the best produce to look for in markets right now, we welcome back produce expert Josh Alsberg. Great to see you again.
Good morning, Helen. Thanks.
Okay, nothing looks better to me than a pile of strawberries.
Oregon strawberries.
Yeah.
It's on. Everybody gets really excited.
Yes.
I'm really excited. I wait months for this time of
Yeah.
year, and they are here. We are still waiting for all of the bounty of strawberries to flood in. It usually happens around Memorial Day, but at the very least now we have a few early varieties.
Yeah.
So what you're looking for, essentially, there's two different sizes here.
Okay.
So we have the smaller size. These are called Sweet Charlies.
Oh, the smaller size.
Exactly.
Okay.
And so when the hoods come out, those will also be on the smaller size too. They're usually a little bit softer. They are, they don't hold up as well in like a salad or things. You want to eat them fresh. In dessert, they're great.
Okay, because they're a little bit sweeter, right?
They're very sweet, yeah.
Okay.
So they're great for jam.
Okay.
And these are great for fresh eating too. So I feel like you should take one
I'll
and
take
try
one.
it.
Yeah, don't have to ask me twice.
And then we also have, yeah, exactly. And this variety is called Cabrillo, and we're getting this from, we've got a local honey farm that we work with, and they raise their own bees and send the bees out, but they're also doing strawberries, and the strawberries that are being harvested by these bees are absolutely fantastic. So the Cabrillo variety is a little bit more durable, similar to an Albion strawberry, which you'll find at the farmer's market as we go forward too.
Okay.
Please feel free to try one of those and taste the difference.
This one right here.
Exactly.
Okay.
So they're sweet and getting much sweeter.
Okay.
And this one is great for fruit salad, or just a regular salad.
Yeah.
And I think we should talk about that as well. So, you know, the salads, not just lettuces, but we do have some really lovely local lettuces here too.
They look gorgeous.
Yes, so the farms are starting to really come through with those. These great little gem lettuces here. You see we've got
dark purple,
the green and the dark purple. And these are really good for like a Caesar salad.
Okay.
As is the romaine, local romaine. It holds the dressing really well.
Okay. Yeah, there's that. That's a good aspect.
And then we have this beautiful, what's called oak leaf lettuce. This is called a flashy variety. When you see these speckles on here like that, try to get that close up again.
There we go.
Yeah, so there's flashy oak leaf, there's flashy butter lettuce, there's a romaine. The flavor isn't a whole lot different, but if you want to take a little taste of that. And these also make for really nice salads. They hold a little bit more of a denser dressing, a creamier dressing, if you will, like a green goddess, which would be great. You throw a little of this fresh dill in there. And,
perfect.
And the local butter lettuces that we have on the far right side over here also do the kind of the same thing as the oak leaf. A little bit different texture.
Yeah. That's, you know, I never knew there were so many varieties of lettuce, and there are so many.
And they're all really wonderful right now, and they're just getting started.
Yeah.
You could also throw a little mint in there, maybe mint and some of our local sugar snap peas.
Oh, yes. Snap peas, okay.
And these are just such a
Into a big salad, you're thinking.
Yeah, you can, So like strawberry, like you slice up some of these strawberries. So taste one of the sugar snap peas, and just as a reminder to our friends here, because it's a snap pea, what you want to do is take the end like this, and then just snap it off, and peel the little string off, and then you do the same with the other side here.
I totally didn't do that.
That's okay.
Okay.
And so you lose the string, and then it snaps in half.
Yeah.
And this is a really great. It's just a great snack.
Yeah.
So you can cook the sugar snap peas in addition to eating them raw. So like this would be really good in a salad with some of the mint and the lettuces. Maybe cut up some radishes, the strawberries, throw a nice lemony dressing in there.
I forget how good snap peas are.
They're
so good.
And, and it's such a short season on them too. And once they're gone, they're gone.
They're gone. A rhubarb you brought out.
We've got some rhubarb too. I mean, everybody loves a good strawberry rhubarb pie.
Yes, that's right, yeah.
And this is a really nice field-grown rhubarb here. Check out the color on that.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, so what you want to do is you want to cut it up, cook it down, and then it'll...
Wait, so let me ask you this. How you cut, you cut from here, right? And then go up? Like you cut this white part off?
Exactly, yeah. So if I'm prepping it up for reduction, And if you don't want to reduce it, you do the same thing. So you're basically cutting off the end here,
right. And
cut off
okay.
the end there.
I just wanted to be clear
and so
about
this
that.
is what you're using. And then you can cut it into chunks, just like that.
Okay.
And it'll either reduce, or you can just put it in your buckle, your pie, however you want to do that, and it'll melt down that way as well.
Awesome.
Great with the strawberries.
Okay, let's go now to asparagus.
Yes, and it is asparagus season. We've been enjoying local asparagus for a number of weeks now, but I want to remind everybody that the local asparagus season is on, and it is also fleeting. So we have not just green, but we have this lovely purple asparagus here too. And the purple asparagus we find to sometimes be a little bit sweeter, higher in antioxidants and I can't ever.
That's okay. Don't ask me to say it. And I speak for a living. You're good. You're good. And then the mushrooms.
So it's really nice to cook the asparagus with the mushrooms. We've got some great local wild harvested mushrooms, the porcini on your camera left and the morels on your camera right. Hard to find. You can find them at the farmer's market and your better grocery markets too, like ours. Come and get them because they're not going to be around for very long.
Absolutely. Josh, great information. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Ellen.
All right, we'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.